Okay, so the first question is, how long have I been coached by Phil? I've been coached by Phil on and off for the last 2 years. Second question, how would I describe the coach-athlete relationship? I'd say the relationship's very natural. I think some of that has to do with the fact that Phil and I are teammates, and were teammates before there was any coach-athlete relationship in place. I feel it's a very trusting relationship, and I'd say that's more athlete to coach. The trust there is about Phil's knowledge and Phil's application of his knowledge. I know how much work he puts into his own stuff and the client or athlete programs. So when I'm being shown something, when I'm being taught something, I know there's a lot of foundation in his education there. It's a really easy relationship. When I do train with Phil, you never see. There's no unnecessary pressure. It's never awkward or anything like that. It's a good, holistic, massively beneficial for me relationship. How would I describe Phil as a coach? He's methodical. I remember the first time he gave me a plan, and I'd never seen anything like it. It was my first one, and it wasn't at all like I'd expected it to be. However, after the initial looking at it and thinking, what, I have no idea how to work through this, he's explained everything. So it made sense. There was a couple of things where I really wasn't sure on. One of them was going through an exercise, sort of I think it was a bench press, so it was the coming down, pause, and the upward motion. And I didn't understand something to do with that. Anyway, Phil explained it, still didn't understand it, and he explained it another way, made perfect sense. He's hands-on in that he will demonstrate things. For example, my squat with my knees were bending in, and it just didn't, to be explained to me, it didn't register with me. So Phil showed me exactly what he meant, and from that I then have gone on and my squat has improved. Very easy to talk to, very approachable as well. Be that, during a session, or if I've ever texted him to ask a question or rang him, he's very invested in what he does, which comes across in his training, and which is why I wouldn't recommend, someone to ask me for a coach for their sport, whatever. Phil would be the top name there, because, as I said earlier, the work he puts into it, the way he comes across with training, and his general demeanour of his the delivery of, not the class, the delivery of his coaching, I've found second to none. He doesn't waffle on with big words and preach. He's not a preachy coach either. Again, it's founded in knowledge. Yeah.